The gate turn-off thyristors or GTO is a 3-terminal bipolar current control minority carrier device, means the carrier more are the majority carriers are the electrons. Semiconductor switching device similar to conventional thyristor, but the construction is something different, that the 3 terminals are anode, cathode and gate, same as thyristor. As the name indicates, it has gate turn off capability, means it will turn off the gate automatically, not require any additional circuit for turn off that thyristors. But in case of normal ordinary thyristor, it is necessary to provide some gate circuit, gate turn off circuit. But as this is device having own capability for gate turn off, hence the device is so called as your gate turn off thyristors. There are capable not only to turn on the main current with a gate circuit drives, but also to turn it off. A small positive gate current triggers the GTO into conduction mode, and also by a negative pulse on the gate. It is capable of being turned off. Observe in below figure that the gate has double arrow on it, which distinguishes the GTO from normal thyristors. That is, the observation is that the gate has a double arrow on it, which distinguishes the gate from the normal thyristors. In GTO, the gate having shows a double arrow so that it looks like or a GTO, that is symbolic representation of the GTO. Otherwise, the construction and symbolic representation is similar to the normal ordinary thyristors. This indicates the bidirectional current flow through the gate terminals. This one is the symbolic representation of the gate turn off thyristors. There are two different ways we have seen. We have to draw the symbol of gate turn off thyristors or GTO. This one is the first symbol, that is, see that the anode terminal is marked here. This having 3 different terminals. The upper one is your anode terminal, represented by capital A. Lower is cathode terminal, represented by capital K. And this one is gate terminal, represented by G. See that here there are 2 number of arrows are there. One arrow is in this direction and second arrow is in this direction. That means there is gate terminal is bidirectional in nature, that is current flows through this in 2 different ways. Similar direction, same thing will be represented here. There is another method for drawing symbol of the GTO, having 3 different terminals, anode, cathode and gate. And as in case of gate, this mark is there. This is shows the gate is bidirectional. Hence, this shows the symbolic representation of the GTO. Otherwise, it will be similar to the construction, similar to the operation, similar to the symbolic representation of thyristor. The basics of gate turn off thyristors. The gate current requires to turn off the GTO is relatively high. For example, a GTO rated with 4000 volt and 3000 ampere may need 750 ampere gate current to switch it off. Means normally the GTOs are available in a particular voltage and current ratings, that is 4000 voltage rating and 3000 current ratings, and which having 750 ampere gate current capacity to switch it off. So the typical turn off gain of GTO is low and is in the range of 4 to 5. Due to this large negative current, the GTOs are used in low power applications. On the other hand, during conduction state, GTO behaves just like a thyristors. When a small on state voltage drop, the GTO has faster switching speed than the thyristor and has higher voltage and current ratings than the power transistors. The several varieties of GTOs are available in today's market with asymmetric and symmetric voltage capabilities. GTOs with identical forward and reverse blocking capability are called as symmetric GTOs or SGTOs. These are used in current source inverters. These are used in CSI, means current source inverters. But these are somewhat slower. Mostly asymmetric GTOs, AGTOs, are used due to its lower on-state voltage drop and stable temperature characteristics. During the turn on, the GTO is similar to the thyristor in its operates. So, the first quadrant characteristics are similar to the thyristor. When the anode is made positive with respect to cathode, the device operates in forward blocking mode. By the application of positive gate signal triggers the GTO into conduction state. The latching current and the forward leakage currents are considerably higher in a GTO compared to the thyristor as shown in figure. The gate drive can be removed if the anode current is above the holding current level, but it is recommended not to remove the positive gate drive during conduction and to hold at value more than the maximum critical gate current. This is because the cathode is subdivided into small finger elements as discussed above to assist the turn-off process. This causes the anode current dips below the holding current level transiently, which forces a high anode current at a high rate back into the GTO. This can be potentially destructive. Therefore, some manufacturers recommended the continuous gate signal during conduction state. This is the necessary VI characteristics curve of the gate turn-off thyristors. It is a curve drawn between anode voltage VA and anode current IA. This one you see that here up to this point the GTO is in forward blocking state or in off state. So for turning on the GTO, it is necessary to give some additional voltage to the gate current, gate terminals. After giving the additional voltage, then the gate trigger turning on process will be continuous, and after this point again the GTO which will be turn on. Then gate turn off triggering turn off. Again for turning off the device, additional extra voltage or the reversal voltage or negative voltage applied to the same gate terminals. Hence, as the same terminals we are providing positive gate current and also providing negative gate current. Positive gate current is responsible for turning on the GTOs and negative gate current is responsible for turning off the GTO. Hence, it is known as a gate turn off thyristors. As these thyristor itself capable to turning off itself, hence it stands for your gate turn off thyristor. Then come to the fourth quadrant. This is the fourth quadrant operation, the third quadrant operation of the GTO. In that case, after GTO turn on, then it is see that here if the anode element negative with respect to cathode, then it is also observed that the GTO does not responding, and in that case the VBR is the reverse breakdown voltage. The GTO can be turned off by the application of reverse gate current, which can be either step or ramp drive. The GTO can be turned off without reversing mode voltage. The dashed line in the figure shows IV trajectory during the turn off. For an inductive load, it should be noted that during the turn off, GTO can block a rated forward voltage only